It's been a few days since Epic Mickey Rebrushed was released, and I think it's safe to say people love it. There's been non-stop love and support for this game on the Discord server. Purple Lamp really went further than they needed to in terms of game design and visuals. I don't need to explain to you how amazing and faithful this remake is, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Although before we begin, remember to subscribe. These videos are entertaining for you and fun for me to make. I'm just a kid with a dream, please help me. Let's get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, guys. Enough waffling on, let's begin. I believe a great way to kick this off is taking some time to appreciate the visuals in the game, especially because the original wasn't HD, it was on the Wii, so it had like 480p. Oh my god. So this is an amazing reimagining. Every area in the game looks magnificent and fits the theme like a glove, giving the world's personality, yet keeping the same factor of a forgotten land. My personal favourite worlds to look at in this remake are Bog Easy, Mickey Junk Mountain, and Mean Street. Mean Street in the original game wasn't special, just a boring old hub world. But that starry sky in the remake just sells it for me. It gives it so much more personality. And Mickey Junk Mountain has everything from the merch to Oswald's lair to the mountain itself. It all pops out and appeals to your eyes. Just looking at this game is fun. And Bog Easy having a darker tone and lighter blue buildings, plus the ghosts lurking around, it's a nice vibe. But the worlds aren't everything. Just the simpler things, like the loading screen, taking ideas from the original game, having the loading screen on a postcard with concept art. I don't know where the postcard idea came from. Except it executed way better in the remake, with a painted border having concept art reflecting in the ink, and changing depending on the world. My favourites are the blot part of the Dark Beauty Castle, Skull Island, and Tomorrowland. They all just look beautiful while you play the game, but wait, there's more. The character faces in the dialogue, they've all been replaced by a picture of their model face in the original, to having a drawn picture of them, and it looks so amazing to look at. It's so high detail and great. Also, a huge problem people will have with the original game is that you have to backtrack a lot. It's not fun going through the same 3 projector screens over and over again. In the updated 2011 Japan version, they fixed this by having an option to skip the projector after going in it once already. But in Rebrushed, they completely revamped projectors to be more enjoyable, maybe making pathways to go through different e-tickets everywhere so it's more encouraged to explore. And for the most part, it helps make the projectors that you go through lots more fun and not boring. Although, that's enough about visuals, let's move on to the improved mechanics. The mechanics in the remake are more freely used than the original, having 3 new ones added into the remake. 1. The dash, which is used to evade enemies and get a boost of speed, but it's so much more technical than you realise. I've used it to clear jumps and get high, as it perfectly represents the Crash Bandicoot slide jump from those games. I've used it just like that, and it's been able to clear high I've never done before. 2. The run button. May seem quite useless when you hear about it, but I promise it's so great having to just run instead of slowly jogging everywhere. It speeds up the game more, and I don't think I can even go back to the old style. The final new mechanic is the ground pound, which isn't as cool, but nice to have. But what they do to build on the paint and thinner mechanics is glorious. You don't understand how nice it is to have not to point a Wii remote at the screen and fighting the cursor plus the camera. It's just, it works so smoothly, and it's actually nice to use when playing. And yes, if you do love the old Wii remote style, which you don't, if you do, then you're not real, you're fake, you're fake, you're fake! But there's an option on the Switch and PlayStation to have motion controls. For the PC and Xbox people, sorry, but that's not an option. But why would you want that anyway? Okay, back to the mechanics. The 3 new ones fit perfect in the Epic Mickey style, and they don't seem out of place or artificial at all. And I remember in one of the trailers for Rebrushed, they mentioned they only wanted to add mechanics that fit the style of the game. And they hit that right on the perfect spot. As the original game having them just makes me go, no! I don't want to go no, I want to go yes. And slowly jogging instead of running makes me go no. We're gonna mash together some smaller things to make a fuller point. 1. The costumes are very cool and fun to have, because it was never in the original game, and it gives so much more customization. 2. The paint and thinner being shot out of the brush actually has visible differences. Paint is thick and colourful, like some yogurt. It's really thick and you can see the colours bursting out of it. Yet thinner is really thin, well, no shit, and a bit translucent, really showing the difference between the two. 3. When you paint something in, you can actually see the object dripping with paint before eventually turning to normal.
Yeah.
And finally, let me just show you. Okay, now, after all of this, we go to the fire station, thin it out, Ricky, do you know where we are? Sorry, I'm getting a little choked up. This is Walt Disney's apartment. It has Fantasia, it has the Disney castle. It's amazing. Look at this. I'm even Steamboat Willie. Yeah. Let's go for the other side. Oh, now the fire station can open. Boom. That's insane. Oh, it's such a cool secret. Yes, the Walt Disney apartment is very cool, and it even gives you some concept art. Here's the piece that you get right now. But overall, Purple Lamp did a spectacular job at reimagining the original game, and has fixed most of its issues in ways that people didn't even consider. From the projectors to the new mechanics, Purple Lamp has shown that they're capable of making a great remake. Not like they already did that with the SpongeBob game. And hey, they even made a sequel to that SpongeBob game that they remade. So why not make Epic Mickey 3 while you're at it? Please, Purple Lamp, please, we all need this, please, please, please. The video has concluded. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe. And have a wet dream.